It's all you, Heidi.
It's all me. I don't know what we're talking about.
Just say welcome. We're going live.
Welcome to Facebook Live, my beautiful people in the Ogden area, Logan area, Brigham City area, Salt Lake City area. I know that I missed one.
Wyoming.
Welcome to this amazing place called Facebook Live with Stephen Farrell, Eric Johnson. I am Heidi Bencomo. We have a great panel lined up today, and we are going to be talking about this new thing with Althea where they are shuttling people in from, what is it, Wyoming? From Wyoming. I'm just learning about this now, so I get to learn about it with you guys. This is going to be very interesting and really, I would say, a unique situation, but a lot of companies in the area are starting to get on board with this new way of doing business. So it's going to be very interesting to talk about.
All right. So let's hit it. Heidi, hit the intro.
And go.
One of my favorite things working at that's a good baseline, Luca. All right, we are back. Thanks for the welcome, the intro there, Heidi.
Thanks for telling me about it, Stephen.
You're welcome. All right, so I put in the title, Heidi, shuttling people in from Wyoming to work in Ogden. And this is not a new idea. We started doing this back in October for one of our clients, that needed the help, and it's an ongoing project still going at the present moment. And there's another company in Ogden that is needs the extra help, and they're also going to start shuttling people in from Wyoming. And you're probably wondering two things: one, why Wyoming, and two, why are we shuttling people in? Like, isn't there enough people in Ogden to work these jobs? And those are really good questions. It's a competitive market. This whole Facebook Live, we're doing this for you, the underemployed or the job seeker. I'm just going to say it, like, this is the perfect time for you. If you're thinking about making your career move, this is the perfect economy, the perfect market to do so. And I think you have a very small window. This is like the third wave we've had this type of job seeker opportunity, this type of job seeker market in the last year, since March of last year. And a lot of people that were looking for a better opportunity during these last two waves really got an opportunity that would not have been there normally. And so we want to talk about why you should be making your next career move. In fact, a study showed that more than half of Americans are looking to make their career move this year, which has created a tsunami of job openings. And we're seeing that here locally. And so you look at Wyoming, for example, that's heavily reliant on oil and gas and mining. Those industries have not picked up yet in Wyoming. We hope they will, but they haven't. And so those individuals that are looking to bring some extra income, to put some money away in savings, they're coming to Ogden. They're working jobs in Utah just to make ends meet, just to have a little financial security. And we think that's wonderful, and that's why we're facilitating this process. But it's something that if you live in Utah, you should really take a pause and think about why that is, why people are coming in from Wyoming. So I explain what's happening there, but what's happening here locally, and that is jobs are opening up, and business is booming, and these opportunities are here, and you should really take a hard look at them. So that's why we're doing the show today. And look at this, Heidi, you've already got a fan.
Why, thank you.
Let's see here. So I'd like to just jump in and today we're going to talk about job openings in Ogden because it's a tsunami of openings right now. Eric, we've got, 500 openings right now, just a ton, right?
Yeah, Northern Utah. I think we said our clients alone have about that many openings. So.
Yeah. So why don't you hit us with some of those openings right now? And I'll be sharing this out into the Wyoming group. So if you're in Wyoming, you're watching this right now, click on the link above, call the Rock Springs branch if you want to participate in the shuttle program. We've got a small window, only about 40 openings at the present moment. And so if you'd like to jump in on this opportunity, you need to call the Rock Springs branch right away and see if you qualify and get set up. We're going to be shuttling out next week.
Yeah, so I'll start by talking about Althea, since that Rock Springs people are watching. We want to tell them a little bit about that company. Althea, and for those of you here in Ogden as well, is located at 28th and Wall. So if you're not being bussed in from Wyoming, it's still a really easy location to get to via public transportation even. It's on a major street. There's a lot of parking. What we do at Althea is we work with 3 different departments. They are a food manufacturing company. So we have a canned pet food section where they're running machines making canned product. There is a dry processing area where they're making, I guess, for lack of a better word, like kibble, like dog and cat food, and bagging, machines that are manufacturing that. And then, again, bagging and palletizing and stacking those things once it's been produced. And then we work with the bake plant. The bake plant makes biscuits, dog biscuits. So it is, again, packaging, sometimes hand packing, sometimes taping up and sealing, stacking and palletizing product. These are all very trainable positions. They're normally 8-hour shifts here in Ogden. With Wyoming, we're going to be modifying that some because of transportation, and they'll be more 12-hour shifts. Pay varies. $12 to $16 an hour to start. Nights pays $2 more than days. So if you're a night person, they have a great $2 differential is about as high as any company in this area does off shift differentials. So we good pay, a lot of hours, a lot of opportunities for overtime. Attempt to hire opportunities. This is a company that is rebranded in the last year. They have new management. Althea used to be called American Nutrition. That is the old company, the old management. Like I said, a lot of new things going on there, and they're excited, like I said, to have both local candidates and these out-of-state candidates come and help them make product. Everybody uses pet food, or almost everybody has pets. So this is a ongoing industry. They're busy as ever, more pet owners than ever. So this is, like I said, good steady work and actually growth. They're recession-proof. Like a lot of people would feed their pets before they feed themselves if money gets tight. So there's always going to be work over there at Althea.
So what would you say is the best part about working over at Althea?
I would say one nice thing, if you work 8-hour shifts, you're paid for 8. You work 8, you pay 8. A lot of places you have to take a 30-minute or an hour lunch in order to get your 8 hours in, but it's a straight shift. They have a break room, vending machines, all those types of things. It's definitely a team environment. A lot of people have been there for a long time, so you definitely get an environment where you have good mentors and good people to be able to show you how to do the job. But then there's also, like I said, a fair amount of new blood, people that we've been working with them pretty steadily for the last year. I've even done videos, Facebook Live videos from outside the plant last summer. We did a drive-through job fair there last summer. So we've added a lot of people that are working there now permanently started with us. So that's kind of cool too, that we've helped to add to their permanent workforce. And now the people that started with us a year ago are now some of those veterans that are helping to train new people and get them up to speed.
So do you know if they offer any benefits starting out?
Elwood Staffing, as I'm sure you know, Heidi, has great benefits. While working with Elwood, you can have benefits from day one, right, Stephen? So Althea on the permanent side does have competitive benefits. I don't have their whole benefit package, but one thing they mentioned here actually is they are doing. They talked about their 401k. There's a 1-year waiting period before you're vested. After a year, you're vested 100%. And they do, I believe, a dollar-to-dollar match up to, was it 8%? 6%, 8%? But they do 100% match up to 6 or 8% And after 1 year there, that is 100% vested. It's your retirement money, regardless of how long you're there. So really a more competitive 401k than those of us on this call are involved in here. We have a nice 401k, but we're not 100% vested after a year, and we're not doing a dollar-to-dollar match. So that is, for those of you that are not just thinking about today, but thinking about the future, you can really, like I said,
It's really nice.
Yeah, make your retirement grow quickly there by participating in that plan once you're hired on.
Eric, your future starts today.
Okay.
Oh, no, I appreciate you sharing that, Eric. And so we just highlighted Althea. We've got openings there, and we're also shuttling people in from Wyoming to work out there. So if you're looking for your next career move, definitely consider Althea as you're looking into, what's going to be the right fit for you. I was just in one of our offices, not here in Ogden, and was talking to the team, and how do we find the right fit for our associates, right? And I think it comes down to it's not just a traditional interview, Eric and Heidi. It's a discovery meeting. It's an intake. We're definitely going to be asking questions, behavioral questions, to see if you're going to be a good fit for the culture. But we also want to know what are your needs? What's the best schedule for you? What type of work do you want to get into? Is it light industrial? Is it clerical? Is it construction? Is it IT and engineering? Like what is it that you want to get into? What's your past experience? How much do you need to make? What type of schedule do you need for your unique situation, whether it's just you or you and your spouse or your family? Like, what is it that you need? And so we want to have that intake with you, that discovery meeting to align you with a job that's going to last, right? Not just a job that you're going to work for a week and decide you don't like it. Like we worked with enough associates with enough companies to have a good idea of what might be a job match for you, given a proper intake meeting of really discovering what you need versus what experiences you have and what new experiences you want to gain. And so Althea might be just one of those places where, it's just a great match for your needs. And so definitely call our offices and we'll do that intake meeting with you. And along with some of those hard behavioral questions that Heidi always asks, like, tell me, what's your biggest weakness and why?
I love that question, Stephen. You're never going to get over this.
I know. We've got Carly on here, but for some reason her mic's not, or camera's on either. But she's our on-site over at Fresenius, where we have a lot of openings. Fresenius, you can work 3.5 days a week. You can either work a shift. There she is. Carly, going to put you front and center. Talk about your openings at Fresenius.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, so we have a lot of great openings right now here at Fresenius. Majority of my openings are going to be on nights, but I do have day shifts to offer as well. Our shifts here at Fresenius are 12-hour shifts, so you work 3.5 days. So you do have that benefit of having a 4-day, it's like a 4.5-day weekend. So that's really nice. Our shifts start anywhere between 5 a.m. and go till 5 p.m. or as late as 6 a.m. and go till about 6 p.m. We have openings in almost every department here, from our saline and solutions spill room. We have a few in our warehouse. And then, just a couple other departments. So if you're interested, call the branch, or you also can get in touch with us here, the on-sites here at Fresenius, and we'd be happy to help and get you squared away.
Thanks, Carly. So you can make anywhere from $15.25 to $16.75 per hour, depending on the shift that you're on. And great benefits, great on-site amenities. Fresenius loves to bring you on as fast as possible, to get you hired on and onto their benefits package. And you can go through Elwood Staffing. To be transparent, you can go through another agency called Your Employment Solutions. You can do direct hire with Fresenius. Either way, you know, whatever route gets you there is the most important thing. The pay is the same no matter which agency or if you're going direct hire, it's all going to be the same. And it's just the speed of getting hired. We definitely pride ourselves in getting you through the process very quickly, where you're working, you know, this same week that you interview in. And I think that's really key for a lot of people. All right, let's see. I got a comment here. How come the food is so good at Fresenius per Steven, but you have never brought any over to the guy who hired you on, Carly?
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
That's from Eric on the internal chat.
People want to know. People want to know.
Yeah, we really do have an awesome cafeteria, like Stephen likes to brag about, even though he's a health freak and probably has only eaten at one time. But yeah, we do have an awesome cafeteria. They make some great food, so it's fresh. It's not just something you heat up in the microwave. Very, you know, fair priced as well. So yeah, definitely great cafeteria, and I will get you some food sometime, Eric. I promise. Just bring me some more employees, and I'll exchange you for some food.
I've got your food, Carly, right here.
That's gross food. That's not food. How about some
coffee,
Steven? Let's try these.
Ew, did you hold that up again?
Okay.
Wow. Okay, everybody.
I'm all about hot Cheetos.
Letitia, how do you feel about Carly's nutrition plan?
We could be best friends. Those are my absolute favorite, so we're good.
See, Steven, I was going to say, Paula and I are obsessed with Cheetos here in the office. It's the problem.
That explains why your desk is always have this like yellow orangish powder on it.
I feel like we should talk about Heidi's desk.
Yeah. All right. So thank you, Carly. Let's jump over to Audley, Letitia. Welcome to our Facebook Live. You joined just in time, 17 minutes in.
Yay. It's better late than never.
Better late than never. So talk to us about Audley, the openings we have. We've of course, you're in Brigham City. Lots of openings. I'll let you talk about the Brigham City ones. We have openings here in Ogden for day shift, swings, and graves. So, you know, day shift is hard to come by these days. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. You can interview today and you can literally start working tomorrow, sometimes the same day, just depending on, you know, where you land during the week. But $16 an hour for the day shift in Ogden. And then there's an 8% differential for swings and graves, which brings you up to $17.28 per hour. Great opportunity, great areas, if you're looking to grow into like a line lead position, Audley is a great place to land. They've really pride themselves on their mentor program, their training and development, and help you become a trainer, an AMT, and so on. Just lots of opportunity, lots of growth happening. So with that, Atisha, what's going on up north in Brigham City with Audley in Promontory?
In Promontory specifically, this is like the first ever that we've ever had this happen. We have part-time shifts out there now, guys.
Whoa. Yeah,
it's amazing. We have been asking for a while for part-time shifts, and they were never on board. And then it was just like the angels came from the sky, and the skies opened up, and they want part-time people. So Promontory is a 12-hour shift, though. You'd be working either graves or a day shift. Graves is Friday night and Saturday night. Days is Saturday and Sunday, and they both pay at $18.74 an hour. So it's just like 2 days a week that you'd be working, so like 24 hours. And I mean, part-time, it's a really good way to get yourself in the door for auto leave, especially part-time out at Promontory specifically.
Nice.
And then Brigham City Auto Leave, we have a ton of graveyard shifts available, both regular production and production control or material handlers. That's what a lot of people refer it to. I mean, Auto Leave, I just can't say a lot of not good things about it, just for the simple fact that I have family that live out there.
Living out of Promontory. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Exactly. I actually,
that's only 1 o'clock. Come on.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's been a long day.
My mom's actually worked out at Audley for 25 years, and
Whoa.
she's actually retiring out from there. She loves it, and she wouldn't go anywhere else, and she won't go anywhere else because she loves the culture.
Yeah. When I was out there meeting with a lot of the supervisors a few months ago, not at Promontory, but in Brigham City, it was like so many supervisors, when I asked them how long they'd been there, 10 years, 12 years, 15, 20, like so much tenure out there. And that says a lot for a company, because you don't see that very often these days.
It is. I know my mom originally started out when they were considered Morton, and then Audley they switched to Audley, and mom's been there ever since.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
All right, Heidi is throwing her little jabs again in the private comment box here. I'm ready to switch for the cafeteria and gym. I think I'm being cheated here.
Stephen,
Heidi.
you know my thoughts and feelings on this.
So just so you guys know, Heidi signed a 20-year non-compete and non-solicit, so she can't work for anywhere in the state for 20 years outside of Elwood.
I'm pretty sure this is not accurate.
It's true. Same with Carly. She signed something similar. Hers was a 19-year non-compete. So sorry, no part-time gig for
Cafeteria
you.
and gym out there are totally worth the switch alone. I'm just saying.
Hey, Heidi, when our time is up, we'll just go together. Okay.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
All right, so we've gone 20 minutes here. Been a great Facebook Live, hundreds of views. You guys are real popular today. Again, I just want to, I started this with, hey, we're shuttling people in from Wyoming. We've been doing it since October to work Ogden Jobs. That's not a bad thing. That's a really good thing for the individuals and families from Wyoming. It's really making a difference in their lives. But I also want you to consider the impact it has here locally. It's a job seekers market. There's lots of opportunities. So if you've been afraid to make the next move, or not sure, or worried about what happens if you lose your job, all those things are real worries. But I definitely want you to consider making a career move and consider Elwood and helping you facilitate that process. Give us a call. We'll go through everything that we'll ask lots of questions like, how much do you need to make? How much do you want to make? What kind of career movement do you want to have? What kind of schedule do you need for your individual needs, for your family needs? And then we'll intake all that information, and then we will match it up with the right opportunity. And if we don't have the opportunity, we'll let you know. But there's so much good opportunity out there. We're the front door of some of the best companies in northern Utah, and we'll align your needs with the needs of a client, and we'll make that match and help you make your next move. So please consider.
And Stephen, I just wanted to make a little note on the shuttling people in. This isn't just a Band-Aid solution. We have been doing this for a little while now. And with the people that we are shuttling in, they have found out that these jobs are so amazing, that the companies are fantastic to work with, and that they wanted to stay and work. So don't think this is just, like a Band-Aid solution that's only going to last a little while. You can wait it out until the job's open again. Definitely get in now, because once people are in with these companies, they want to stay with these companies, even if that means that the shuttle's gone and they want to move.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and if you think about where they're coming from Wyoming. If they've worked in the oil fields, chances are that wasn't their hometown growing up. They don't mind the move. So definitely make the move now. Get into one of these positions now. Don't wait until jobs open back up after the shuttle's gone, because it likely won't happen.
Yep. All right, so I just got a message from one of the Fresenius HR partners on Teams, Jonathan. He says he's going to come on Facebook Live on Friday with us. You guys ready for that?
Absolutely.
He was one of the most popular shows this past week, or was it last week?
He had some really good advice when he came on last time.
He did. Heidi like grilled him. She interviewed him.
I enjoy interviewing HR partners. I think they should get a little taste of what it feels like to be interviewed since I do so many every day.
Right. All right. Well, don't forget to subscribe to our new YouTube channel, Northern Utah Jobs. You get the latest updates, live feed. Atisha, Eric, Heidi, Carly. I don't believe any of you have subscribed to our YouTube channel.
In my defense, I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, well, it's in the link above. Just click it.
Oh yeah, got it.
There you go. And hit that subscribe and then the little bell button notification. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to end this with a little promo video for the group being shuttled in from Wyoming. So thank you, everybody.